We're back. It's MPTV. We are in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and we're sitting down with a client of mine, Bucky Mabe, Downtown Flavortown.
That's right. That's right.
Bucky, we've known each other for, I guess, a little over a year.
Yep.
And I've seen some pretty fabulous stuff come out of your company with regards to operations and running different restaurants, entertainment venues. I guess tell everybody who you are, what you do, a little background.
Like I said, I'm Bucky Mabe. I'm from company. We started a company called Face Amusement, Face Hospitality, and what we do, we just create fun experiences for people, primarily in tourist markets, and we do it through several different avenues, from arcades to go-karts to mountain coasters to restaurants. And the one we're in right now, Downtown Flavortown is our newest concept. It's 43,000 square feet. It has an arcade, 300-seat restaurant, 14 duck pin bowling lanes, a tiki bar, just all sorts of stuff. But it's all branded with Guy Fieri and his brand. And so we've been able to bring, a real unique concept together. One thing that was missing in the market, especially the family entertainment center market, which FEC world, was, there was a lot of places that brought food and fun together, but not good quality food and fun. And we feel like, we've really taken a giant step in that direction to bring just an overall higher end experience for everybody. So,
what gave you that vision? Because I've been to, I won't mention the names, but I've been to other of the experienced restaurants. Yeah. And the food's always average. Yeah. And so you're there to play games or do this. What gave you that vision and even the confidence to take, this is a big risk?
Mm-hmm. Well, we had been to those places also and been sitting there and saying the same thing. People come and they'll eat if they have to. The food is it's not horrible, but it's not anything to speak great of. So, we were trying to figure out, how do we change? With the larger concepts, it was very hard to change people's mindset on a family entertainment center, bowling, arcade, to having good food, because everybody's so used to having average food.
They got a perception.
Yeah, it's a perception issue. So we went through and we tested, had a few different test markets, and we come to the conclusion it was going to be extremely hard to create a brand that people would think they're getting good food and also have fun. And if we did that, the brand, it might take 15 or 20 years to get that perception turned around. And so we started thinking about different ways we could change the mindset of the consumer in order to think, hey, they will have good food. Yep. And that's when I was fortunate enough to meet Guy and pitched him the idea of, just let's bring this all together, because, he's all about fun and food. Yep. And us being able to bring this concept together, it really gave the credibility on the food side that, hey, this is going to be good food. And, we have 85% of the people that come through the door are wanting to eat. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And so that's great. The food is driving the traffic, and that's what we wanted to happen. And so that kind of gave me the confidence to do it. Just knowing his brand and knowing the credibility on the food side that it will bring. So.
Yeah, and that's huge. I was just in Vegas last week, and I won't say the brand, but one of my employees, actually Max, who's filming, had made a comment about everywhere I turn, this guy's name's on a different restaurant. I said, kind of waters down the name, but Guy, you don't see. I had followed Guy for years. I've been watching him for 10 plus years on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and that when he puts his name behind food, it's going to be solid.
Yeah,
and the restaurant doesn't disappoint. We just got done eating. I've eaten here, I think 5 or 6 other times now. We had a company retreat here.
Right.
So you taking your expertise, because your family goes back a long way in the entertainment world with regards to like Branson and Gatlinburg, and combine it with food was genius.
Well, it's so far so good, and we're looking forward to expanding the brand. We have the worldwide rights to expand this, and we feel like the market is ready for this type of concept. So
my last question is, you're unique to me because you're the first person that ever listened to me about tourism marketing. And when you reached out to me a while back, we talked about it. I've been coming to Gatlinburg for 7, 8, 9, 10 years. I've got a video from like 5 years ago where I literally ran a video in Gatlinburg targeting local businesses saying, hey, you could be doing ads like this for your facility. Why are you different? Why you're working with us now for a little over a year?
Yeah. Well, you're the first person I've found that thought the way I thought about tourism marketing also. So, so it was, yeah, no, it's, you know, it's a different niche, you know, we were talking earlier, you know, tourism marketing is totally different than local marketing because, you know, we get people in town for 3 or 4 days a year, you know what I'm saying? And all new traffic all the time. So it's very difficult to really try to bring everything together, but you know, we're always looking for unique ways to make people know our brands and our experiences, you know, and try to get them back each year or so. So it's a lot of the stuff we're doing with you is stuff I've been wanting to try for a long time. So it was good we met up. So
what has been your experience so far? We just got done with a meeting talking about the different customer acquisition of people while they're in town, people before they get in town, and then also locals. What's been your experience and how has it gone how you thought?
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, the customer acquisition side is, you know, we've been tweaking it, working on it. That's the good thing about this type of marketing. We can actually see what we made or didn't make. You know, my rule of thumb on marketing is I'll try anything as long as I can measure it. You know, and we'll get rid of what doesn't work and we'll add more to what does work. And you know, I feel like over the past year, you know, we've really honed in on a lot of different customer acquisition thing, and then we've got a great list to go with it now, and so we can just continue to tweak on the whole customer journey, and you know, just like I said, it's been a good experience for us and our company. So
we appreciate your business.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you being on the podcast and appreciate you creating Downtown Flavortown. As you can see, people are having a good time. Duck pin bowling is not as easy as it looks. That's right. I think I was lucky to get 121.
Yeah, I was telling you earlier, it's one of those, duck pin is very similar to, it's just fun, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. And it looks like a kiddie game, but it's not. It's not. You know, the fun part is, you know, if you break 100, we actually give you a little souvenir duck, and people, I can't tell you how many people when they first came in here was like, oh, I can roll a 300 on that one, you know. Well, come on in here. We'll give you 1 million redemption points if you roll a 300 on this one. So, you know, it's but what we found is once people try it, they love it because it's, you know, there's not hardly any professional bowlers out here. All of us just want to get up there and just be able to compete. These duck pin lanes are actually going into more bars, 21 to 35-year-old demographic than anywhere else. So it has that appeal once you get it, but also I've got 3 boys, 8, 11, and 13. We can all compete with this game. Just, you know, we can't compete on full-size bowling. And you know, like I said, I'm not a professional bowler. I just want to have fun and be able to compete with my friends and family. So it's been a great fit for us, and you know, it's a cool addition. So
it's probably, there's no rules with regards to the length of the lane, so it's probably an addition that a lot of independent restaurants could add some space.
Absolutely, yeah. It is much more. The space is definitely cut down, and you know, we had the room to do full length bowling here, but we decided to go with this because, you know, when you look at, and I compare it to, when you look at Topgolf, like we talked about earlier, you know, Topgolf caters to non-professional golfers. You know what I'm saying? The 95% that don't care. Well, that's the same thing we have here with bowling. You know, this, if you're a professional bowler, you probably won't like it that much, but we're not catering for the professional bowler. It's the same thing as pickleball right now. Pickleball, you know, pickleball's the fastest growing sport in America. Well, why is it the fastest growing sport in America? Well, it takes tennis and ping pong, combines them into an easy play that 95% of the people everybody can play. So the key right now in the experiential world It's just finding stuff that people can have fun and everybody can do and learn right off the bat. We feel like duck pens is a great addition to that in the bowling world. So.
Awesome. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
Thanks, sir.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
That's all we got this episode of MPTV. It's time for you to go because I got some duck pen calling my name.